Alrighty, folks, welcome back to Bone Apple Tea. Starting off with number 19, ball balls. Ball balls. Christmas decor. What could they possibly mean? All I can think of is like ball ornaments. Ball balls. Lots of ball ornaments here. I'm getting Bone Apple Tea myself. I don't actually know what word they meant. Can we get some clarity in the comments? Oh, baubles. Baubles. Oh, dude, bauble slots in your inventory, dude. You gotta add like whatever the necklace is, gives you some nice permanent regen effect in Minecraft. It's a mod, dude. Big mod packs. You have the bauble slots, dude. You can add some items in there, give you some status effects, things like that. You switch to another page from your armor, same place in the inventory. That's why I use baubles a lot in my current day vocabulary, but very rarely do I see it actually being used from where it came from. But baubles, dude. That's a rare word. It's a very rare word for this subreddit. I can understand how it turned into ball balls. Baubles, ball balls. Not quite, but you know what? It's fine. 18. Suede couch for sale. You know, I have this sneaking suspicion that if you don't know how to spell suede, there's a chance that the couch you're selling isn't real suede, which is fine because I don't think Alcantara is real suede either, but it's a great material. I like it in cars. It's used mostly in cars, I feel like. I don't really see it referred to with furniture very often. Brown, though, not super big on the suede light brown. Matches the flooring, I see that, but also it's kind of like I'm not entirely sure. But I hope you're able to get what you wanted for the couch. $200 or best offer. I mean, $200 for a couch is not bad by any means, dude. So hopefully it's nice and comfortable. And hasn't swayed too much to one side from too many people sitting on it. Maybe that's actually what's happened here. A lot of people sit on it. The couch is swayed, and that's why it's so cheap. It's kind of, tipping over. Gestures. Even the smallest gestures make a big difference. Oh, gestures. Maybe they're just making a nice statement towards those jesters in ye old times who happen to be my size. Well, 4-foot tall jesters, okay? Even the smallest ones, if they're funny, can make a big difference. I'll tell you, there definitely had to be some 4-foot tall jesters back in ye old times that were just as funny as the 6-foot plus tall jesters, okay? And if you can make the king laugh, you're making a big difference in probably staying alive and not getting thrown in a dungeon. So even the smallest gestures can make a very big difference. Tenure. Yeah, teachers have tenure, which makes it super hard to be tired. I think we have a combination of not knowing the term. Also, a typo, you mean fired. The T and the F are kind of diagonal from each other on the keyboard, so it's fine. So they can really do whatever they want. Tenure happens soon as you hit 10 years on the job, obviously, though. So it's interchangeable. It's just like tenure arose as a term because people are too lazy to separate 10 years. So they just kind of merged it into one word. It's like in Spanish, you have del instead of, for like of the, but you could smash it into one word just for short, of the taco, del taco. It just means of the taco. It's a whole thing. But anyway, that's how it came up. This has been History of the English Language with me, your teacher, tenured professor. On words. I got the job. So excited. On words and upwards. You are using words in order to let everybody know that you got the job. So I guess that's very exciting. I hope that your boss doesn't see this one, though, because they might not be totally confident in your writing skills and might think, oh, I've just hired someone who doesn't realize that onwards is its own word. It's not on top of, you're not like scrambling on top, like walking on top of words. I'm just picturing like a vault full of words and you're just like sitting on top of all of them. It's like Squidward with the Krabby Patties, but instead of Krabby Patties, it's words. Or Scrooge McDuck with the vault of coins, but instead of coins, it's words. Which words can be more powerful. The penis mightier than the sword. You got that reference. I give you a big thumbs up. Chivalry is not unalived. I'm 26, not 25, lol. Single mom and dog mom, lol. Don't have a lot of time to spare, so don't waste it. Capricorn, so I'm a lover but a fighter balloon. You're gonna have to message me first. Chivalry is not dead, so you know what to do. I feel like this could really be turned into a beautiful poem of very, very deep thoughts. I almost was gonna like dab after the law. Single mom and dog mom, lol. I don't know why that was like my instinct, but it's like the lol just drives home a point right there. I'm assuming this is a bio on like a Tinder or something like that, and probably the age is listed wrong, so it's 26, not 25 lol, okay? It was a good joke. Hopefully you laughed out loud when you realized that the age was wrong, because funny meme, haha. And then single mom and dog mom, haha, funny meme jokes. And then also shivery, dude. Like if I'm cold, that's where it originates from, you know? So you're shivering and then you give the jacket and then all of a sudden there's no shivering and it's like chivalry, shivering. They kind of go hand in hand, right? It's exact history of words with me, your tenured professor. So this is definitely a bio for someone that I'd be very, very interested in and doesn't send any worrisome messages to me from the gecko, the lizard gecko, and absolutely looks delightful. Can't wait to get married. Halfmast. My neighbor has the brown flags at Halfmast today. I respect that. No, you see, actually, the reason why they're that far down is because they've doubled the mast, and it caused it to weigh down the flagpole. Like the rope just couldn't handle all that double mast, and so it went down to Halfmast, which I can understand. You know, mast is kind of like, it's hard to pronounce a hard T at the end of a word right after an S. So I can understand how you could have heard it that way. And also, you don't really see Halfmast written out very often at the same time. It's forgivable, and I feel like most people would get what you're trying to say, especially along with the image. So, you know, you didn't just cut the flag in half, and now it's Halfmast of what it used to be. Touche. I am a strong woman raising a strong girl, which is why I need a strong drink. Touche. I mean, maybe it is touche, okay? Maybe Shay needs a strong drink because she's a strong woman raising a strong girl, and this person posted up there like, hey, Shay, this is for you. Just wanted to let you know that you're strong, girl's strong, and also come on over and I got some of that like 100 proof whiskey for you. That's what you're interested in. Very strong drink just for you, Shay. One-time offer only tonight. You get it before I consume the whole bottle myself. Meteor shower, dude. What is a meteor shower? Oh God, is this in like Yahoo Answers or something? Or it's on Quora or Wiki Answers or okay, this is probably someone trolling just for the sake of getting a bunch of troll replies. Then you can, you know, make a YouTube video going through Yahoo Answers or something like that, which honestly I should probably do at some point because it'd be good content. But you never know for sure if the person asking the question is trolling, because I doubt it. Like, what's a meteor shower? All the answers are going to be like, well, son, it's a shower that you happen to, you just line the walls with a lot of steak, and then you have a shower, and then it lets the juices come out of the meat, and then you roll all over them on the edges, and then you make sure you plug the shower drain. It kind of fills up at the bottom, and then you kind of lay down in it and marinate yourself inside the meat. And that is a meteor shower, dude. Very meaty. 1 Roman Coke, please. I prefer Mexican Coke. You know, it's got cane sugar in it. It's pretty good. Super embarrassing, but in college I would order Roman Cokes because I heard everyone else ordering the same. Turns out I misheard everyone and found out it was just rum and Coke. At least they caught themselves here, okay? This is recounting something in the past. I mean, honestly though, if you just went up to a bartender and you're like, rum and Coke, I think they would hear rum and Coke and they'd probably just not, yeah, you wouldn't even be corrected because they'd think you're saying rum and Coke. You're just kind of slurring the pronunciation just a little bit. Rum and Coke. I wouldn't second guess it unless someone was like Roman Coke. Then I'd be like, what? You mean rum and Coke? And you'd be like, that's what I just said. Like, oh, okay, cool. Rum and Coke coming right up, dude. Got you. This leg sick. Babe, I'm having trouble reading short. Low-key think I'm this leg sick? The fork is this leg sick. When the words dance around and you know, when you put it that way, just like written out in text, it just, I'm getting a visualization in my head of words literally dancing around and pooping in a circle. And that's a weird bit of imagery that I wish someone could animate out, but would probably take a little bit too much effort. How How do you just suddenly, like, you're of age to have a cell phone and you're all of a sudden like, I'm having trouble reading. I think I've got dyslexia. Maybe you do if you're spelling it this leg sick. I think I'm this leg sick. Dyslexic, this leg sick. It's a stretch, to be sure, and not a very welcome one. Hey, from the Geico, dude. I knew this. I saw the thing as I was scrolling down, so I had to make reference to it earlier. Yeah. Received a broken unit. Got a full refund, but just from seeing it in person, this product is made of cheapness all around. Stay away from cheap plastic like this. Motor was burnt out from the Geico. I mean, maybe they ordered this from Geico, and so the Geico is who sent it to them, because the Geico is the Geico mascot, and they were like, hey, can you send me something for my car? Because you're an insurance company, so obviously you provide components and parts for cars and stuff. So the Geico sent them the wrong part, dude. Didn't work. Made of cheapness all around, and that's a bummer, dude. You hate it when the Geico sends something incorrectly, man. It's no bueno. Lame man's terms. What does "don't make a mountain out of a molehill" mean? Don't blow up something to the extreme. A molehill is small as opposed to a mountain. Lame man's terms. Don't be a drama queen. You see, the unfortunate part here is they got the explanation fairly correct. And then they're like, let me add the clarifier here in case you didn't understand that very clear explanation I already gave. Don't be a drama queen. It's like, you covered it, dude. You didn't have to do this. You didn't have to do this, because then you just like nullified what's above. Because now someone's like, what? But there's layman's terms. It's like, lame man, it almost works, dude, because it clarifies things. So for someone who's kind of lame and just doesn't have a good understanding, dude, and they need some more clarification, they're pretty lame. Here's a little even simpler. But the upper one felt more simple, actually, because then someone might ask, what's a drama queen? I don't know what a drama queen is, whereas this just elaborated on the whole thing. So if you're going to elaborate, the elaboration should be the even more clear, thought-out explanation. You reversed them. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Bish, the only thing you should be doing right now is, that's it. Everything else is E-rail elephant. However the fork you say it. What? What is happening? E-rail elephant. E-rail elephant. What? No. This can't be real. E-rail elephant. E-rail elephant. Man, some people might consider me an E-rail elephant YouTuber, or an E-rail elephant YouTube. That could be, if it all goes south and nobody watches my videos anymore, I can have a virtual version of I don't know what a rail is, a rail. I'll have a rail, an elf on a shelf, and an ant in my YouTube banner, and then everyone will understand that it means that I'm E-rail elephant. E-rail elephant. Elephant. You know what I mean. Senor discount. Do you give Senor discounts? They have senior discounts for people over the age of 65 with ID. I do not think they have discounts for individuals who speak Spanish. That's not what he meant. He meant men. You have Hispanic men discounts. Okay, nobody else. Just you have to be a man who also happens to speak Spanish, and you have to be regularly referred to as Senor in order to receive this discount. So. How do you mess that one up? I can kind of see. Yeah, actually, you know what? If you were a native Spanish speaker and you hear senior, you would probably be like, yeah, of course, it's an enye, right? You wouldn't, because you'd be like, why would you make this more complicated than it needs to be with 2 letters when you can just take care of it with 1? The enye takes care of what would be 2 letters in English spelling, and it does it with it's very useful. Whereas on the other hand, yeah, I can understand. It's probably like a native Spanish speaker, and he's like, oh, senior and senor. Oh, it's interesting. They're spelled the same way. Okay, cool. I'll just ask. I got, dude, big brain. They use the enye in English. And it's like, oops, not quite. But I see where you're coming from. Vanilla abstract, or vanilla abstract in the oven. Just don't put too much. I only have postmodern vanilla. Will that be okay? These sound like albums from Vanilla Ice. They really do. Vanilla Ice's new album dropping soon. vanilla abstract. He's gone in a very interpretive dance style of music, followed in the next couple of years by postmodern vanilla. That's even better, dude. Vanilla Ice, can you make your comeback, dude? Stop flipping houses, okay? And come back with postmodern vanilla. What a great album name, honestly. Brilliant. And the top, Kidney Garden. I can't. My baby going to Kidney Garden, and you need to go with him. I feel like there's not enough focus here on your baby who is going to kindergarten, like his face is cut off. Why the focus is too much on you in this photo? Like, this is about the kid going to kindergarten. Why are you front and center and the kid's just like down there? I don't understand. Kidney Garden, dude, I just can't understand why anyone has difficulty getting a kidney when they need a transplant. Don't they just go to the kidney garden and pick one out of the soil? And then it's like, here you go, brand new kidney. Like, all these people who can't get a hold of kidneys when they need one is just ridiculous. How do they get those kidneys planted in the soil? Well, they just harvest them from the little children going to school. 5 to 6 years old, I believe, is the kidney garden age. Just throw them over there, and then, they just sneakily remove some stem cells, throw them in the soil. Whoop. A few years later, boom, brand new kidney. It's great, dude. It's apparently no one knows about this, though, because you hear about all these wait times and going to relatives for new kidneys and stuff, which I don't understand, honestly. But anyway, that's it for the last month of Bone Apple Tea. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Like if you liked. Check out the playlist if you want to catch more of this subreddit. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And that's it. I'll see you next time.